joined by Lee Cowley, who is the founder of the Facebook group Live Music for Life, which is geared around supporting mental health. Welcome to my show, Lee.
Thank you, Claire. It's good to be here.
What a fantastic group that you've started. Congratulations on bringing so many people together in what is actually quite a short time. What inspired you to start the group?
I've always done a bit of work helping out with homeless for some while. When I stopped doing that, I decided that I wanted to do something that was closer to my heart. So I've had several friends that have committed suicide, unfortunately, over the years, and thought, why not do something for suicide awareness and mental health, especially at the moment.
So important. Yeah, it's just been a horrendous year, hasn't it? So that's why you thought you'd get a group together.
Yeah, it started, we were going to do a fundraiser, a music event, and it was going to be called Live Music for Life.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Mr. COVID knocked that on the head just before the first lockdown. So that's why we thought we'd stay with the name. And yeah, I think music plays a big part in a lot of people's lives. It stirs up all emotions, happy, sad, good, bad. It can pick you up, it can knock you down. So
absolutely, it's so important in people's lives, whether they play it as musicians or whether they listen to it or go to gigs or support gigs locally. And yeah, music, as you say, it's scientifically proven, isn't it, to be able to lift your mood and produce those feel-good chemicals like the serotonin and dopamine and activate all those pleasure centers in your brain. So it does it. And what is it about music that you think unites people?
I think there's so many different genres of music. There's something that even when people say, oh, I'm not really into music, you can guarantee if you ask them and say, oh, well, could you name a song that you like? 99% of people will say, yeah, I like this music, I like that song. So even if they're not 100% into it, like some people are, they can still relate to it because of the lyrics as well. And
yeah, I think it might evoke a memory from childhood, maybe, or something that they've done in their life, a holiday, or an exciting time.
Yeah, I think they say when you're happy, you listen to the music, and when you're sad, you listen to the lyrics.
To music, yeah, you listen to the lyrics, and it speaks. It speaks to you, doesn't it? It's kind of, if you're feeling down, then you're kind of compelled to listen to the music because you can feel like you're not alone. Somebody else has identified with that. You think you can relate to it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I think it's all ages as well. Even children and youth, they still like their music, and although they might not realise, they're listening to messages sometimes subliminally. So I think it plays an important part through everyone's life.
It definitely does. So you like all sorts of music then, do you? Do you have a favourite genre or is it everything?
I appreciate all music. Any music to me is good, but I tend to favour more rock. Stuff like Linkin Park. yeah. But like I say,
because of the high energy, maybe is that why?
Yeah, I think so, and I think a lot of the more poppy stuff is not. It's not people playing instruments and doing that sort of thing. Whereas a lot of the rock stuff tends to be more bands, what I call a proper band,
a real band, a guitarist, plays you. Shredding on the lead guitar, you got a proper drummer there, not just a drum machine. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I do appreciate all music.
Yeah. Well, it has to be appreciated, all different genres and styles. Have you got a memory of a favourite gig that you've been to?
I think probably my favourite gig, just for memories and because of things that have happened, is probably Linkin Park at the MK Bowl. So it was nice to see Chester Bennington before he committed suicide, sadly. That was probably a good one for me for that reason. But I've seen many Foo Fighters, U2. They've all. I think live music is the best type of music. It's nice to listen to music on the radio, but when you can actually see the emotions in the artists and
all the people together, you're all together in that wave, aren't you, of excitement and euphoria and delight and sharing that same bubble.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. I think that's a good reason why the music plays such a big part in mental health, because you are there with other people and experiencing the same thing rather than sitting at home and thinking, oh, it's so easy sometimes to think, well, I'm going through a bad time and it's only me. But when you've got people around you and you talk to people, you realise it's not just you. It just gives you that little bit of hope.
It's that boost, isn't it? It's that feel-good factor.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you struggled with your mental health in the past?
Yeah, through lockdown, definitely I did.
Yeah. A lot of people have, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, mine was after I started the group, ironically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sort of struggled all through lockdown, that kind of feeling of not being able to go out, not being able to talk to people, not being able to socialise. I know you can do it on your phone, you can phone someone up, but I found it quite hard. It wasn't the same as seeing someone face to face or talking to someone. And again, I think it's that thing of when you talk to someone on the phone or on a message, you don't necessarily always see the emotion and things can come across the wrong way sometimes. So, I struggled quite a bit. I found myself getting very, what's the best way of putting it? I was very intolerant of people and situations, and that was all part of it.
Yeah, sort of quickly irritated by small things.
Yeah, very much so. That's exactly what it was.
Was it?
So
yeah.
I locked myself in the gym away from everybody, so I didn't upset anyone.
Yeah, so it's a really good way actually of getting out any sort of pent up emotions as well. Anything negative.
Yeah, definitely.
The gym can really help, can't it, to get rid of that stress.
Any sort of fitness and stuff like that, especially outside, again, boosts all them things you were saying, like serotonin in you, and it gives you a better mood, etc. So it is quite an important thing.
So you've brought all these people together in this group. So are you looking now to be doing some charity events in the future? Now we're starting to be able to meet up a little bit more, and it's slowly coming back, isn't it? Life as we know it is slowly coming back. What are your plans with raising money, fundraising for mental health?
For sure, yeah. Well, I mean, we've just been talking on the group recently this week about stuff that we could do to involve everyone. I mean, it's hard at the moment because obviously there's limits on how many people can meet up together. From May the 17th, we're going to start doing group meetings, just small ones to start off with, so people can get together and have a chat and just discuss what's happened to them. If they want help, there's a professional there that we use, so he can give advice. And we're also going to be looking at doing little sponsored, say, walks, cycle runs, stuff like that, where we can involve other people rather than it just be on our own. And it may be, to start off with, it is just in 5s and 6s, but the aim of it in the end would be to get everyone together. That'd be great.
People are going to make great friends, aren't they, through this group?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's 618 members now.
That's
so
incredible.
It's gone up again since last week.
That's only in a few weeks.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 3.5 weeks now.
Great.
And there's 10 countries. So there's people in Australia, Thailand, Germany, France, America, Philippines.
Fantastic.
It's crazy how all these people have been pulled together in 3 weeks.
Yeah, and it's rising every day then.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'd love it to be up in the thousands so we can help more people, because we're having some lovely messages from people saying how it's helped them, and just some of them are not even interacting and posting stuff, but they've messaged privately and said, look, just by reading some of the posts, it's helped them sort of get up in the morning. So
really, well, that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's fantastic. You've created some merchandise as well, haven't you? I see you're sporting it now. Show us your t-shirt, Lee. Show us your t-shirt.
T-shirt on. So we're probably gonna, I would imagine they'll come out the end of this week. I've just got to go and talk to one of the suppliers tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have a t-shirt, a hoodie, a vest, face masks. So that's
the all important face masks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's it'd just be nice to think one day that people are going out and people actually know what the logo is and what it means.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's what it's about. And obviously everything that's sold, there'll be a percentage going straight to charity as well. So it's doing something helpful. It's raising awareness and it's raising money to help these some groups and charities that actually need the support.
Yeah, and they do at this time, don't they, more than ever before, really. You're so passionate about helping people, and it's fantastic to see. Do you have any career aspirations in this area now after starting the group?
Yeah, I'd love to do something and earn a living from helping others. I mean, that's, I think most people would like to do that, but I'm obviously, I do know that you need to get a lot of qualifications and do bits and bobs to get there. So it may be something for the future. Who knows? I mean,
nothing to stop you, is there?
No, exactly. I've just done my mental health first aid course as well. Right. So I've done that just out of interest. And really, for when we start doing group events, I think it's something good to have. Definitely. It's another string to your bow, and you can understand people more.
Of course it is, yeah. How can people join this group if they're interested now from what you've said?
I mean, if you search on Facebook for live music for life, and that's the number 4, it'll come up and you can just send a request. I'm having requests most days now from people. So it started off, we were sending out invites and people were sending out invites to their friends who they thought would benefit. And now we're actually getting people request to join the group, which is brilliant. So
it's this big community now and it's ever growing, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. And like I say, it'd be great to get it into its thousands and just start helping people all over the world.
Fantastic. So you'll be posting all these upcoming events, whether they be charity runs or like little small group meetings or gigs. You've just got lots of ideas for how it can develop then in the future. Yeah,
for sure. I'm just holding fire at the moment on the music gigs because it's just hard to. What I don't want to do is book somewhere and then everything changes again. So I think the music gigs will be when hopefully we go back to normal. So it'll be a case of then trying to tie the bands in together for a certain night. The first idea, I had 5 bands that were going to play and it was going to be across 2 venues. And the idea between that was they were local venues close to each other. So you could go and see 3 bands at one venue and then everybody could walk together to the next venue. So it's a bit of togetherness and you could go to the gig on your own and end up going to the second part of the gig with 150, 200 people that you've met.
You've made friends along the way or from that shared experience.
So that will be one coming up. But like I say, I think it'll probably be towards the end of the year when we know what we can do.
Yeah.
But there's lots in the pipeline. Luckily there's lots of local bands that want to support it and play. So it'll be, there'll be lots coming up. But I don't want to just keep it to music. I know the name's Live Music for Life, and that was because of, like I explained, that's how it was conceived. But we want to do family days, fun days, that sort of thing, get everyone involved.
That sounds fantastic. Well, Lee, you're making a very positive impact on people's lives, clearly. I wish you every success with the group, and I'm sure it's just going to continue to grow. I'm sure by this time next week it will be in its thousands. And thanks so much for chatting to me about it today, and just keep on sharing those good vibes.
Lovely. Thanks a lot, Claire. Really appreciate it.